I got the I got the I got the I got the World Cup 2026. World Cup 2026.
Welcome, it's your boy, Mark, an MUFC fan, and you know what it is, people. Smash the likes and subscribe. I've been away a long time. Now I'm back, and it's back to the semifinals, and it's France, guys, taking on the team, the big team, of course, Spain. Everyone expects Lamine Yamal to win his first World Cup. It's going to get very interesting, folks. It's going to get very interesting. You know what I mean? And I don't understand, folks. I don't understand. It's one of those situations where you have to say France deserves to be where they are. They've been performing very well. One of the best teams in the tournament so far. I cannot say anything bad about the French team. The French team have been sensational, folks. And to be fair, whether you like them or not, like me, you're not a fan. My sister is, though. But I can say this. They are going to do the business. They will get the job done. And, of course, I expect them to win against Spain. But I've been wrong a lot of times. I was back in Portugal for this World Cup, and Portugal could not get the job done. It was one of those times, folks. But it's the semifinals. Big teams play to be here. And, of course, you got to be a big team to be on this stage. And, of course, you got to be a big host to be my buddy on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Waffle down in the building. People, don't forget to show your love to all the channels. Shout out to Elite Footy Talks TV in the building. D-Hub Sports TV. Tony Claude Gunner TV. Forgive me, Tony. Sometimes I miss the Claude. You know what I mean? Hano Sports Hub in the building. Kings Football Show. Of course, Zia Talks FCB is in the building. Zia Talks Football is still missing in action. But we'll see him soon enough. He'll probably be hosting tomorrow, guys. You're going to miss him. I know, Youssef, you're going to ask for him. He might pop in. You never know. It's Spain. It's France. The guys might pop in. You know what I mean? Waffle is here. You know, shout out to football fans on overseas. Waffle Dawn. Of course, shout out to Temba Banks Television. Of course, Yasa TV in the building as well. Don't forget each and every one, folks. Of course, you know, we will have a few guest hosts tomorrow for the England game. Shout out to Proper Chelsea in the building. She will be here. Hopefully, Miss Melina will join her as well. And, of course, Tony Claude, I've asked him to host. I'm waiting for him to confirm. Let's hear what he has to say. Broski, how are you feeling today? I know it's a big one.
I thought you weren't gonna keep quiet for a second, man. But yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just thought I'd just join you for a little piece, you know what I mean? Just to see how you are. Do you know what I mean? Give you a little bit of company for the next 20 minutes. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on the game. I've not really sat down and thought about the game, to be honest. But this is a game that is not a foregone conclusion for France. Spain are dangerous. Yeah, and Spain on their day, they can beat anyone in the world. Yeah, we know how Spain do their thing. Yeah, they might not look glamorous consistently playing, but when they get playing, these man are dark horses. Yeah, and
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Mbappe's got for Spain. I'm also looking to seeing what my boy Marino, who's been coming on the last 2 games, getting them over the line. So I'm interested to see what I go on. But listen, big up to Tyrone in the building on my team. Big up to more Arsenal as well. Big up to my
Shout out to
brethren,
Jackis as well in the building.
my fellow Caribbean from, you know what I mean, the islands. Big him up as well each and every time. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this game. And what are you saying, my G?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I was thinking about it would have been France, Portugal today. You know what I mean? I'm disappointed because Marino sent me home. He had me packing in tears, crying in the car. Well, not in the car, on the train, all the way to work the next day. It was a frustrating situation, bro. I can't lie, bro. Seeing the goat go home. Yeah, bro. Heartbreaking stuff. You know what I mean? For me, that is my goat, bro. I don't care what nobody say. The fans could laugh. The chat could laugh. My goat will always be. And of course, he might not win a World Cup, but still, he's my goat. And I don't care what nobody
He's not a cheat. Just put it that way. He's not a cheat. You know what I mean?
He's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, listen, yeah. We could put it technically down to favoritism, yeah, because you know Messi's still playing on the pitch and whatever. I not going to say he know what's going on. I would just say he just letting it happen. You know what I mean? I would, you know, not want to defame a next goat just to say my goat is better. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, Messi fans could have that. I just believe my goat is the goat, and that's it. The end.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, and you ain't going to be able to answer this question. You might say better players and stuff, yeah, but a real GOAT has to win the World Cup to be called a real GOAT. Pele won the World Cup. Maradona won the World Cup. Messi's won the World Cup. Even Bobby Charlton's won the World Cup.
Totti won the World Cup too. I mean, Pirlo won it. You know what I mean? You know, the big German.
I love Ronaldo, yeah. Listen, Ronaldo's a GOAT. Yeah, I love him, but we have to have these conversations, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about the team.
I hear it, bro. And this is the next thing I will say to you, bro. Like, the one thing I can't fight is that. I'm not going to fight that. My boy didn't make it. You know what I mean? I can't say anything about it, bro. Because at the end of the day, whether I would say he depended on the team, I still expected him to show some moments of magic that I didn't really see myself. You know what I mean?
Well, he did. He did come with a couple of
he did. But
and...
you know what I mean? I felt like this is the last gasp. You know, I expected to see a little bit more, like the last bit. Yeah, every last bit. You know what I mean? Whether it is yours driving them to the final and they end up injured, I don't care. I wanted to see some more, bro, and I can't lie about that. So it's a little bit disappointing at the same time on both ends, because, you know what I mean, I still feel that teams is not teams anymore. When you go to the World Cup with a team, especially when you have a player about to achieve something or looking to achieve something, the team is usually come together for that player. They put aside all self and win for team. You seen that with Arsenal. You seen that with Argentina. You could see team in France, a bunch of individuals, but you're seeing team in France. Yeah, you could see team in other teams as well. Even Spain hasn't been looking great. But
go to Jack's last comment.
Shout out to Jack's.
Thinking that as well. I was thinking
the man is 41. What more can he do? He shouldn't be starting. But I mean, like, bro, listen. I'm not saying I expected him to roll out the years like if he was young CR7. But one or two moments, yeah, like a big strike from outside, just something. And to be fair, yeah, bro, I know he's 41, bro. Like, I watching this brother for the last 23 years, King. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, he's practically the same age. Yeah, same year. Months apart, maybe a few weeks, to be fair. I mean, he's, months apart because he's older. But at the same time, like, it's a situation where, you know what I mean? You know,
So you've
man,
grown
them
up
must
with
have a
him
last
then.
gasp in them.
You've
Huh?
grown up with Ronaldo then. All
Of
your
course.
you've grown
Of
up with Ronaldo.
course. I grew up with Ronaldo as
I hear it, man.
men could understand when you watch our brother for 18 years. Bang. Bang. Like bro, it never, even in a bad season, he was banging king. Like he was still one of the best in Europe, if not top 5. Even in a terrible season. So it's one of those situations where, bro, he give it for 20, give it for 18 years at the very highest performance level. And we could say what we want about Yamal, Haaland, and all these boys, but them brothers is shadows. There's not even close to what them brothers was. And to be fair to Messi, bro, they're not close to he. They're not close to young Ronaldo. They're not close to Messi, bro. Them two brothers was different level. Now, I would say this. From what I've been seeing from Olise lately, he's starting to touch on some levels where, you know, I don't want to say his Bundesliga tax, but because he's doing it at the World Cup. So I want to say this. If he could continue pushing at them levels for the next 3-4 seasons, maybe 5, we in for a situation where I feel I might have to be the one to tell men them, yeah, Yamal is not it, bro. You know what I mean?
Do you think Olise can be a GOAT if he keeps pushing on?
Bro, in 2 seasons, the brother have 100 and something 13 GA or something like that in 2 seasons, 130. Do you hear what I'm telling you, King? So if he could push on, maybe let me just say average 100 for the next 5 seasons, yeah, he could be a GOAT. Because he's showing some levels and consistency over the last 18 months, plus at the World Cup. So they can't say he only doing it with Bayern Munich, because literally he and Mbappé dragging France. Marching France down the fucking shore. You understand? Cross the tri-continent, he marching them across with Mbappé. So it's one of them situations. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to say Ronaldinho, different things, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Olise is more of an effective player. Yes, he does dribble. Yes, he does make interesting passes and these kind of things. He's always play forward. Yeah? That is why I just tell men, I don't rate Vitinha. Because opposed to, if Vitinha is so great, you win the UCL back-to-back. Why? 90% of your passes is side to side and backwards, bro. And Olise driving the team forward, bro. When your team need you, bro, come at the moment, come at the man. And Portugal, they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough, bro. I had to be honest.
Anyway, you can't sit here on the biggest stage, semi-final, and keep talking about Portugal. We need to start talking about the 2 teams tonight.
Well, the lineup is out, so I'm going to bring up the lineup in a few seconds. As you speak, as you say that right
so
now.
Yeah, France versus Spain, people. Yeah, I just hope this is a game full of excitement and they go for it. Yeah, I don't want to see a game that's overly tactical, that they're just cancelling each other out. I want to see both of these teams going for it, because someone's got to go home. I don't want it. I don't even want it to go to penalties. I just want
somebody had to go many 90 minutes. But the history of a France, Spain, someone always goes so many 90, bro. You know what I mean? France and Spain is not 2 teams that just go to penalties, or they might go to extra time, but they don't go to penalties. Maybe at Germany, France, maybe a Brazil, France, maybe a Italy, Spain. But France and Spain, this is 2 teams that waging war for the better part of 80 years of footballing dominance as nations, as leagues, with players at the World Cup in various cup football leagues. Their players are dominant. And this is a game where you will see firepower versus firepower. I have to say that, because when you look at the front 3 of France, as we speak, you're seeing the likes of Dembele, Mbappé, and Barcola. And I even mentioned Olise in the 10, because that is a different situation. Man, sometimes I had to give Bali his credit. You know what I mean? Bali was like, bro, Olise in the 10. He's that guy.
Can I just say something?
I'm like,
Spain have got the upper hand recently, you know. They've got the upper hand recently. I think in the Nations
But when
Cup.
we get to Spain, we go talk about Spain upper hand. You know, we want Manchester United target Tchouaméni, Rabiot in the building. You know what I'm saying? I like Rabiot. I don't know about Mandem, but I always tell Mandem, you need a player in your midfield that just going to push the team forward. Just do the dirty work and keep it simple. You always need that in a team, especially in your midfield. And Rabiot has class and quality. He has lots of good touches. You know what I mean? Jules Koundé is a very interesting player. Not one of my favorites. A very small type of left back, but very skillful, very good quality left back. Very gifted on the ball, I have to say. Upamecano, you know what I mean? Sometimes he might have a stumble in him, but in this tournament so far, he hasn't put a foot wrong. William Saliba. Some people say the Sharps. You know what I mean? I can't say Thuram because, yeah, bro. He ain't had enough coffee for that one. I ain't think it have a French defender alive. I could put in the legacy of Thuram right now. It's just not happening. You know what I mean? Luca Digne hasn't been in the best form, but when he plays for France, there again, I have to say it. You know what I mean? And I have to say this, bro. You know, some players, you just want to know why the team just picked them, but when they play for the national team and they see the quality that is put out, they don't look anywhere out of place next to the best in the world. You know what I mean?
True.
Might be a big summer for Mike Maignan. Reports are he could be moving to the Premier League this season.
Chelsea were after him,
you know what I mean?
Chelsea were interested.
Chelsea. Let's see what they're going to go on. Let me see what go on. But the team with the upper hand, as my brethren was saying, and I'll let him take over from this one. I will just mention the names of the players in between while he's, you know, because this guy, I feel like he was Spain to win tonight, you know.
You know what it is. You know what it is. It's a funny one for me because I want France to win based on the racism, innit? All that stuff that's happened to France and all the racism. I want France to win the World Cup. Yeah, that's always been my stance. But also, I know what Spain are about. I know that Spain, when they're ready, they can do their thing. And obviously, I've got, you know what I mean? I've got Marino in that team, you know what I'm saying? Arsenal player. So, Marino winning a World Cup, a Premier League, and a Euros.
Bro, I hear it, bro.
Conversations about this, brother, you know what I mean?
Well, you see that part. I know you want to bring that clutch in the building, bro. I can't dispute that with you at this point, bro. He has been clutch. Like, bro, I am an Arsenal hater. You know that. I am honest about it. But as not a football hater, bro. So I will be honest that the soldier, he has been very, very clutch. Not just for France, though.
No.
For your team as well.
Yes.
For your team as well. There's some goals that this brother has scored this season. You would not have been winning if it was not for this brother in your team. So, yeah. You could say he's clutch. Can't argue with you at all. They have to only agree and be respectful. Any football fan, if they're watching, they could only be honest. Being honest.
So yeah, this is going to be an interesting game, yeah, because you know France and Spain they're just around the corner from each other, in it. So you know they've got a rich history. The likes of Zidane. Remember Tigana, yeah, and players like Platini. You know these type of players, yeah, back in the day. Remember Raul and the likes of David Silva and all these type of players. Both teams, yeah, have a rich history in terms of, you know, world-class players. Yeah, obviously, our me and your definition of world-class these days completely different to how it was back in the day. But there are still class players, and both teams, they both know how to play football. Both of these teams. I feel like. Go on.
I'm not gonna say who knows. Tony might get Tony diving out of the lake. You know what I mean? But now Tony doing not some third division football now, folks, and third division football is starting in July, you know. So
you know something that that I've really been questioning, and maybe I shouldn't be questioning, is how Raya, who's been outstanding this season, hasn't got a minute in the World Cup. It's crazy. Garcia's got minutes. Simon, who they know, he seems to be the favorite of the manager. He's getting pure minutes. It's crazy how Spain operate, and it just goes to show you there that it doesn't matter how good you are. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're part of the setup already and the players are used to you, then the manager's going to pick you. You know. So you've got Simon, you've got Kobasi as well, 19-year-old from Barcelona. He's had a very good World Cup. Please look out for him in the future as well, because he's going to be a very, very good player. 19 years old, and he's in the semi-finals of the World Cup.
I mean,
how many players can say that?
I was about to tell you I was disappointed because, you know, he could end up at Man United after the World Cup. It's an interesting one. United has United has been looking at him and been considering paying 80 million pounds, 80 million. They want, I think they want somewhere around 60 million euros. 60 or 70 million euros, I think, somewhere around there, or 80.
You might have to.
Bro, I was telling the people and them, you know, my Man United posse about it, you know, this season in my transfer news, because I hear on the scouting side that we have been heavily, you know, looking at this guy and we think he's the guy. And watching him at the World Cup, he's been very, very big. Very, very big for Spain. I can't lie. He's been everywhere. He's been doing some interesting things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Chelsea fan is saying 2-1 Spain tonight. Yeah. You know what I mean? I am going to give my prediction early. I am going to go with France 4-3 win. I think there will be lots of goals in this game, but I think France 4-3, you know, somewhere there. You know what I mean? I could see multiple goals in Mbappé. I could see a goal in Anisi. I could see Dembele scoring. Even Barcola, I could see probably getting on the score sheet as well. You know what I mean? Equally, I could see Spain scoring some goals. Lamine might get himself off the mark tonight. He might have a hat-trick. You never know. So, you know, Dani Olmo is always a threat. You can't rule out Spain. You know, they have lots of interesting talents.
You know, the thing about me is who's going to have the most possession today, because both teams can play possession-based football. Spain, obviously, we know what they like. They like to keep the ball and stuff and transition with the ball as well. We know what France are like. They're deadly on the attack. You know what I'm saying? They're deadly on the counter. They're deadly, you know, with Elise and Mbappe running at players as well. This is going to be an interesting game. Two sides, two world-class sides, yeah, with heritage. Both class teams. I'll be interesting to see how Cucurella works out. Elise, Rodri, how he plays as well tonight as well. He's going to be able to handle, you know, Tchouameni and who else they got in the midfield? Is it?
It's going to be in. It's Tchouameni and my boy, my brethren. You know what I mean?
What's his name? Say his name. I've forgotten his name. Begins with R.
What?
What's the guy's name? My brain just went blank, bro. I forgot his name.
Bro.
What's the guy's name?
Rabiot, bro.
Rabiot. I said R. Rabiot. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see how, you know what I mean, Rodri deals with them as well. But Spain have got Olmo, you know, Yamal. They've got Baena. Ruiz as well. He's been coming up with an odd goal here and there as well. And you know what I mean? They've got some players and they're physical as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it to you. There's a minute to go. My prediction.
Bro, I just needed to do 1 second so I could just run to the bathroom if that's cool.
Yeah. So my prediction is going to be 3-3 after extra injury time. And I think France win it. I think France nick a goal in extra time. So 3-3 after normal time, and then I think France nick it. But whoever goes through, it's all good because they're going to reach the final. And I've been hearing all these mad conspiracy theories and stuff, and yeah, I do have one of them foil tin hats on, so I do believe certain things, not everything, but certain things that come out. If I see a France, if I see a France Argentina final, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be questioning certain things. Yeah, I'm gonna be questioning certain things. So England, you man need to do something tomorrow just to mash it up, just to break it. If you man win tomorrow, get into the final, you're gonna have to beat France or whoever wins tonight anyway. And I know you man can do it. So come on, England, come on, make sure you go and do your thing. But tonight, it's about France versus Spain, and we will see who is victorious tonight. If you haven't put your predictions in the chat, make sure you do now so I can give you some bragging rights at the end of the game. Shout out to Abdullah in the building. Who's Ahmed? How are you, Ahmed? Who's Ahmed? Oh, he's talking about Zia Talks. Yeah, I can't bother to explain the whole thing, but yeah. Shout out to more Arsenal. Big up to Tyrone as well. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to I'm not mellow. Live life. Big him up as well each and every time. And yeah, we're going to start now. Kickoff is started actually. And I'm here waffling, yeah. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Actually, is it on BBC iPlayer? Let's have a look. And I think Mark needs to bring up the score and everything as well when he comes back from the loo. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channels, people. Listen, do me a favor, yeah. If you've got YouTube, share it to your post, innit? Share this stream to your post. And yeah. So you know what, you get to reach out to others. We get to reach out to others, and also as well. Let's listen live. Can't imagine this is also as well. People might want to watch it and might want to just join in with all the fun and games. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, should be a good game today, people. And I'm just trying to bring it up on my. Oh, let's have a look. Hold on. Let's just. Let me just bring that up. Who is here? Who is here, people? I need to know who's in the building. Let's get the game on. What is going on here? Let me just do this. Where is everyone today? You're all sleeping. Everyone's sleeping. Oh, he's doing this. Oh, hold on. He's doing the thing. What do you mean server connection? Come on, Tagier. What's going on here? Okay, just had to. Something went wrong while loading. Okay, update. No, I'm not doing that. Let's just do that. It's telling me to update. Okay, updating that. Shout out to SSB in the building. Hope you're well, my bro. Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the lot. I remember, yeah, was it SSB that was crashing out over Ronaldo? So you'll be all right with Mark tonight because Mark's been talking about Ronaldo a lot. Yeah, let me just get up with the game, people. Yeah. So now I've got the game, yeah, on the screen now. So France already looking lively, man. Mbappé. Mbappé. You know what? France just is so confident at the moment in this competition. Oh, I'm just giving the ball away. They're so confident the way they move the ball about. This has to be their oh, it's giving away though. Yamal. Let me see if I can get a better stream.
I don't know if I had a yeah, but I think I'm
You
close.
probably are. I'm on 409.
Bro, I am time with the thing.
Okay, you're good then. So yeah, man. Boys, you know what? It's a game of two great passing teams. Spain are going to try and slow down the tempo. France are just going to keep coming like with waves. France, so it's rankings. France are third in the world, Spain are second. So that's how close it is. Who's first? Is it Argentina?
Argentina. I think it's Argentina.
Argentina, yeah. Can you remember when Belgium were number one team in the world without winning anything?
Belgium was number one for like 2 World Cups, you know.
But they didn't win nothing though.
Never. Not even our Euros, King. Them never win nothing. Yeah, bro, it's one of them situations where it's like, about how?
Ooh, who's that? Who's that on the ball, man? Who was that ran down the ball, ran past Kovacic like that? Is that Barcola?
It looks so.
He looked like a
Barcola is
horse
a
galloping,
PC guy,
innit?
you know.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
See
he's
the way he
PC,
just
bro.
went? He looks skinny though, man.
And Yamal's skinnier than he, bro.
Yamal skinny, yeah?
Nah, guy, I'm telling you.
Where's it? Well, they're playing at Dallas, yeah? They're playing in the Dallas stadium.
Yeah, on a turf pitch. On a grass-covered turf pitch.
Wow.
Bro, I hate that stadium that they play in, bro. For them.
Serious?
Because, bro, like, who wants... they literally just cover the turf with a layer of grass, you know, King.
It's crazy, boy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's one of them situations where, bro, that thing had like big stone to run on, and if you know there's do turf. Turf not nice to your knees and thing, and on your ankles and thing, turf bad for you, you know. Unless you're just running, but when you're running with spikes on the certain size spikes under your foot,
yeah,
it's problematic. Shin splints and thing is a big scene.
Yeah, painful.
But I think them American athletes just tape their foot and thing. That taping to save them from shin splints, bro.
So,
France. Oh, Olise almost feeding Kylian. If he had put Kylian Mbappé through, that'd be 1-0 there.
Let me see if I can find it. So who's looking like you said? Do you think France is going to win the World Cup now? Yeah, or you think they're going to win the World Cup, or is it more a case of you don't want Argentina to win the cup? That's why you're saying France are winning the World Cup. What is your? I see what you're saying now. The pass. What's your head saying?
Hold on, bro. 1 second.
Yeah.
My TV just cut off there, bro.
Spain's defense scares me. French attack scares me, however. Both good teams, man. Ooh, Olmo. Ooh, is that a free kick? Rabiot just gives away a free kick in a dangerous area. That was dangerous, man. That could have been a little bit further near the box, and that's a penalty, bro. Rabiot, silly challenge there. And Olmo's on the ground. I do like Spain's kick, man. Spain's got a nice kick. So is this going to be a Yamal free kick? He's probably taken the free kick already. So Rabiot, Mark's boys already got a yellow card. Senseless tackle. So he has to be careful for the rest of the game now. He has to be very careful. To be the best, you must beat the best. Let's have it, yeah. Henry Williams, you got that spot on. Spain beat France June last year. 5-4 in Spain. Yep, it was 4-0 until the 59th minute. So let's hope for a repeat game. Yep. This referee, man. What's he doing? The referee got the Lynx can out, yeah? Bainer over the free kick. Yamal is going to be poised to take this. Let's have a look. No, why don't Yamal take that, man? That's ridiculous. Oh, Yamal with a good cross. Nah, that was terrible. That was a horrible free kick. Absolute crazy. Ridiculous. Yamal, you've got to hit that, man. Yamal had to hit that, man. So, Rabiot on a yellow. It's not looking good, bruv. Apparently, the ref for Argentina versus England's an American MLS ref. Messi has never lost with him. Yeah, I've been seeing the speculation about that. Madness. Mad. Oh, it's hot. Woo! What comments we got? You go kick. Ugh. I'm yawning and everything. Wenger. I don't know, man. Well, they need to be a bit more casual in the World Cup, man. All these suits and all that. They need to chill out. We're on a holiday, man. Wearing suits and looking all corporate. Now that's a good ball. It's almost high boot there. Ah, Manyan with some great control. Oof. Yeah, this game's going to be very tight. Very, very tight. Cola. Mbappé tries to find Dembele, but not the greatest ball. Spain still hasn't established any game plan yet. I think Spain has started a lot of games slow, but they end very well. So at least they kind of stay in the game. I think they've only conceded one goal in the whole tournament, I believe. One goal.
No, not one goal.
Huh?
No, that's mad. I think Spain conceded more goals than that, bro.
Didn't they just concede one goal the other day?
No, they conceded in the group stage too, bro. They draw with somebody in the group stage 2-2 or something like that, or 1-1 or 2-2.
Oh,
the first game was a draw.
Oh.
And they had goals in the game.
Oh, I thought Spain only conceded 1 goal, you know.
No, I don't think so.
Goal.
It was 0-0.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Bro,
They've
you
only
sure
conceded
them
1 goal
concede?
all
Them
tournament,
concede in
bro.
this tournament, bro. They concede, bro.
Only
Cap
one.
Verde was 0-0. No, before the opening game was Cap Verdean. Who the opening game was?
Cape Verde, no. They've
Because
only
Spain.
conceded 1 goal after 6 matches played, bro. I'm right.
What?
See? They've only conceded 1 goal in this World Cup, region.
That is mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They don't concede goals. Yeah, they don't. This is the thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that France
defense
team go and change that, bro. The French team will change that for.
But the thing is,
sure.
their defense is very good. You know, Laporte's been very good. Like, who's the other one? But who's the Barcelona guy? What's his name? What a ball! What a ball! What a ball! Mbappé.
That's handball. That has to be handball. That has to be handball, bro. That has to be a handball, bro. That has to be a handball, bro. I can't lie.
France faces this problem on the counter for Spain. Will
they keep seeding format for the next World Cup? 4-seeded teams in the semis feel a bit boring and predictable. I don't know, bro. Like, I can't hate on the seeding format, but at the same time, I think that it should have a situation where if you want to be there, you had to win. You can't, you know what I mean? Eventually, you go and come up against the big boys, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You had to fight to it. You had to fight for life and death.
I like Spain's kit, you know. I do like Spain's kit. The jersey's nice.
100% tell us. That white kit look like they're like Arsenal playing on the pitch right now, bro. Can't lie. I mean, everybody want to be like Man United, you know what I mean? Yeah. The white and red kit. We had that kit in 2023-24.
But it's not red though, it's burgundy.
Yeah, that was our kit. It was burgundy.
Oh.
The white, the all white kit that we was wearing. The white. Remember, we had wear the all white, and then that season we was wearing it with our burgundy pants.
I can't remember it. I'll be honest.
On that 10 hard, bro.
So was that handball or not?
I don't know. I never see a replay.
Sean.
I thought it was. It looked like it was a hand. Like it looked like the man hand while he was running touched the ball before it go in front of him for him to tie it down on his right thigh. That's how it looked to me. His hand accidentally touched the ball. It's supposed to be a handball. You never know.
I think if Spain rides France's wave, yeah, France will run out of they'll run out of ideas.
No. Not this France team, bro. This French team had too much quality in it, bro. For them to run out of ideas. What will go on is they go play different. Instead of playing how they play now, they'll just go direct.
Yeah.
And that will cause more problems for Spain. Because
you're talking like Spain can't pose any problems either.
No, what I'm saying is Spain can't let France play this game for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So whatever Spain go and do, it had to happen in the 41st 45. If it don't happen in the first 45, it have to happen in the first 60, because by time after that, France go have them tired, bro. Because they chasing the ball. You understand? To close down France.
Yeah. Right. I'm off. See you in a minute.
Shout out, bro.
Yes, brother.
Maddie saying before wasn't a yellow, now was a yellow, now ref doesn't do anything. I don't get the refs at the World Cup. Jesus Christ, bro. Just make the World Cup with PL refs only and none complain. No one can complain. Did you see the footage of the fight with England and Argentina fans? Bro. Henry Williams is saying Bellingham is better than Slippy G. Mitchell Marler says, great ball by Dembele. Don't forget to smash the like, folks. Luca Dina in the building. What's going on there? Is that a yellow card? You see this, fellas? I don't know about you guys, but that should be outlawed. You shouldn't be running into men blindside when they're in control of the ball, because our brother can't stop himself. Like, I don't know what rule FIFA trying to impose, but that should only be a foul. On the France player, it shouldn't be a penalty for Yamal. How is this a penalty? How is that a pen? They're not even reviewing it, you know, bro. This is crazy. Yamal was never in possession of the ball. How could he be fouled? This is blowing my mind, folks. Like, you never was in possession of the ball, but you get fouled. How the fuck? That is the dumbest fucking shit I seen in my life. He was never in possession of the fucking ball. He just run and dive into the man while the man going to kick the ball. Like, literally. I don't know how men begging for a penalty there, bro. This is weak. This is not football, folks. Football is losing at the current moment, folks. Football is losing. People might be mad that I'm saying this, but that is shit. The player was never in possession of the ball. He run into the man blindside when he about to clear the ball. The guy who in possession of the ball, clearing the ball. And in the action of clearing, this guy just jump in between him and the ball. That's not a foul, bro. That's a dangerous action. They're coaching children wrong. This is dumb shit. Yamal supposed to get a yellow card for dangerous play. That is shit. Come on. I can't believe we watching that kind of madness, bro. Like a boy just run into... He was never on the ball. Bro, Spain... France will score, bro. Bro, I don't know what is this I'm watching, bro. They're giving away free penalties and things to other teams, boy. They ain't gonna get one to fucking Cape Verde, you know, bro. They ain't getting on to Cape Verde, you know. They getting it free. Free, you know. Shout out to Lillian Angel being in the building. Says, Vamos, España. Yeah, but I think they need to have VAR. I think VAR need to do something, because that is definitely a terrible call by the referee. Yamal was never in possession of the ball. He literally attacked the player. He should get a yellow card. Like, to be fair, I would have given Yamal a yellow card. I swear to you, I was getting Yamal a yellow card for that challenge he make. Like, how? Like, you're stupid. You're trying to get kicked for what? You're trying to get kicked on purpose. Because you was never winning that ball. There was never a chance. And you was never in control of it. So how could Yamal win a penalty? I would like some football scholar to tell me in the chat, how is it possible that is a penalty? Like, in what reality of football is that a pen? What reality? Then we should just run into the goalkeeper every time he go and make a goal kick. We should just run into the defender every time he about to clear the ball. You know what I'm saying, Chelsea fan? You had to run into these, bro. Really, I have to say that's the only consistent thing. Like, literally, this brother just he just run and turn he back, boy. The man just run and turn he back. He was never fucking going to score. No, boy. Hey, the man run. The man running, you know, and turn he back like this. He was never fucking controlling the ball. Never in a million years he was winning that ball back, because he turned his back like this. He was never winning the ball. He was never gaining control. This is corruption. I cannot lie. Bro, what the hell is that? And they actually show the replay. They should never show that replay. That replay should never be shown, because that brother was never winning the ball to control it. He was never going to score. And they gave him a fucking pen. Jesus. Rotted. You go see what Mbappé made of tonight, and Olise and Dembele, because, brother, if all they feel. Kind of. Not really. Kind of not really, to be fair. What's your take on the ball hitting the cam in the England game? It fucking hit the cam. It hit the cam. You know what I mean? It's like when you play indoor football, when it come off the wall, it's inside. It's still in play. Once it'll go behind the goal, everything is in the field of play. He could off the wall, a man, and turn on him and run around him quick. You know what I mean? So, for me, I just look at it like, what if you kick the ball and a bird hit the ball, a bird fly into it at the same time, and it fall and drop on your strike and he score a goal? Equally a benefit. Whichever team is just luck. Nothing can predict that. You have to reset the game. They're not American football. You know what I mean? There's no American football. It have luck involved. It have luck, wind, rain, everything. All the elements is be involved to help you sometimes. You know what I mean? Like when it's raining, it's a game for attackers. Attackers had the owners. When it dry, defenders is be on top. It's one of those situations. It's give or take. I wouldn't complain about it. I don't know why they tried to make it a thing. England would have beat them regardless. You know what I mean? They was never going to beat England, so they could complain from now to next year. They was never beaten England. Like, let's be honest. It's Belgium we're talking about. They've never won anything. I don't know how they end up number one. That's a foul. They can't go through the man to kick to get the ball. Supposed to be a foul, man. Ooh, looks like Saliba is done and dusted for tonight, folks. A replacement is warming up. It looks like Saliba is done. Something is wrong. I told you guys, these hydration breaks, this not good, you know. Man pull up with cramp, you know. This referee, he from Cuba. How the hell is that a foul? Yamal turn he back and the ball come off his shoulder. He hand all kind of thing. It's a handball. The man handball it. Yamal Lamine hand the fucking ball. It come off his hand here. It come off here. Right here. You could see skin on it. Skin on the ball underneath the man's sleeve. How is that a free kick for handball? I don't know, folks. I don't know. But I think there's some shite going on. I'm not a French fan, but that was all shit. It literally come off the man hand. Like, here's handball as well. Come on, we've seen it happen, folks. Let's not think I'm overreacting here. Like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? Saliba is out. And finally, getting his chance. Coming into the game. Interesting. Big moment to take over. Possibly for the rest of the tournament for the young Frenchman. It's going to be interesting, folks. I could tell you he probably was not expecting that today. But you want to know what? Max Lacroix, the Chelsea target, who's soon to probably be on his way to Chelsea, he's playing in the World Cup semi-final, folks. What we see doesn't count, apparently. Oh my goodness, what a foul. Elise is down. Cucurella, that should be a red card. That should be a red card. That's a red card. That's a red card, folks. That's a red card. That's a red card, folks. That is a red card. Folks, it has to be a red card. I don't know how VAR is not double checking the first challenge, which is arguably yellow cardable, but then the second part when he just shoves them off the pitch. Hey, he wasn't challenging the ball there. I don't know what's happening. Shout out to Audrey Yamundi in the building. Big up to you. Thank you for smashing a like. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're having a great day as well. Maddie is saying, bro, I don't want to watch monkey ball. I'm too fatigued for that. Spain must win. I don't know what you mean by that, Maddie. Yo, Mitchell, do you think Carl Darlow will be hailed as more of a snake in the coming months? Of course, nobody should turn down a move to Man United, but the Leeds hostility is still there. Did he really turn down the deal? He turned it down for real? I don't think he turned it down. I think he's going to come to United and do a United job, bro. Like, we've had players come from there. We have had players come from there before, bro. You remember, what's his name? Alan Smith? He came from Leeds, bro, if I'm not mistaken. Alan Smith came from Leeds as well, if I'm not mistaken. And he scored some goals for United. The Blondie, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one of those ones. Oh, interesting times. I tell you, folks, you know, you cannot be mistaken, yeah, when you watch this game, because it's gonna happen fast. France is gonna equalize. It is coming. France looks like they're under pressure. Spain asking questions. I always had them to score anyway, folks. Henry Williams is saying the final will be England versus Spain in a repeat of the Euros final. Only we beat them, says Henry Williams. England to do the victory over Spain. What a shite shot there from Danny Olmo. I can't lie, folks. Was Danny Olmo hoping for a corner? Because he literally just shot it into the player. Spence and Yamal are looking for the contact made. Shouldn't be a pen either way. Bro, I'm just saying that shit with Spence, he was in possession of the ball. Yamal never was. He never was. When he ran to the ball, he turned his back away. That gives control away of the ball. It's mad. There's no heat. It's a bad call. And VAR is supposed to overturn that shit. It's crazy. They're not gonna. But you know, how could you have referees from Argentina or Colombia refereeing for Spain, a game with Spain? They worship the mainland of Spain. It's crazy. If those referees are Venezuelan, they love Spain. Like, it's mad. You know what I'm saying? Honduras, they love Spain. It's crazy. You can't say Spain likes them too much, but they try to speak that European Spanish, and they laugh at those who speak the South American version. And yes, there are 3 different versions because Mexico has a separate version of their own. Bet you didn't know that, folks. Kone sits out and France starts look bad. Kone Chouameni never happened. Kone is fucking shit, bro. I'm sorry. I can't help you there. He's been shit for years, bro. He's had one decent season. He's playing in a French team with the best players. Probably one of the best team in the tournament of collection of players. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Well, technology tends to favor those who pay the most for it. You know what I mean? VR has favors too. I think you think just like I do sometimes. Seems to have a mind of its own. Maybe it goes for red some days. Maybe some days it goes for blue. But the difference is you have to wear plenty white in between the two. Maybe France not wearing enough white. That little trunks is a little bit too little. Now I know why Argentina gave up the dark blue trunks, the dark blue trousers. You know what I mean? Come on, France. They're going to score. Oh, just a bit too high there from Bradley Barcola. He should not have been going for that shot there. You know, I think that's a bit disappointing. If you're going to take that shot there, you have to hit the target. You have to hit the target. Make the keeper save. If the keeper doesn't save, it's a problem, folks. You know what I mean? France. Moving the ball around. Looking. Oh, leaving big openings there. Spain waltzing in. Spain almost waltzed into the box there, folks. And my neighbors were almost celebrating, thinking that was going to be a goal. Guess they're supporting Spain as well. No wonder. You know what I mean? They always be chatting that, you know, and always be hearing that bachata music, you know. Oh man. Oh, yours a ball with good defending there by Upi Mokano. Not allowing Brian Ruiz to get anything there. Poor distribution there by Mike Magnan. Mike Magnan, they're almost selling the game on an early one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Come on, France. What are you doing? Yeah? Are you crazy? Finalist Spain argues. Not watching, man. Not watching. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? But somebody need to slap Kylian Mbappé and tell him, bro, have you forgotten who you are? Or something. I can't tell you. Like, Yamal gets a penalty just because he dives into the guy. He wasn't even looking at the ball. Both players were the only guy with eyes on the ball was Digne, because Yamal was too busy looking for the linesman. You know what I mean? Like, it's shocking that foul, that call there by that referee. I think it put the French team off. They're gonna take some time to get over that. I think Upamecano is stepping up and making some good tackles. He has to win the ball there. Wait, that's not a yellow card? No. Rodrigue can't be 2-foot tackling a man to the ground there like that and not getting a card for. Look at that, he never, bro. That is a foul. Like, what going on with this referee? He's smoking Chronicle. This referee on drugs. Has to be. He moving mad. What the hell? France can't get a call, you know, bro. Not one call. Offside? Nah. Nah, man. Nah, man, referee, man. This referee fucking up, man. Fuck this game, bro. Nah, bro. This referee is moving mad. They're cheating in broad daylight. People like, I don't understand it, boy. Like, you seeing that? Folks, nah, come on, bro. Check that brother transactions. Check that brother bank account. Check his wife. Check his friends. Check his mom. Check his dad. Somebody just get 100 M's. I'm promising you. Somebody just get some big money there. They probably get 5 out of the 40 million that they say Argentina was trying to smuggle away. You know what I mean? Offshore accounts, you know. Oh, man, I'm in the background. Yo, bro, I didn't even see you there, you know, because I watching the game in between. Yo, welcome to Kyle in the building. Shout out to you, bro.
Yo, big up, man. And yeah, so sorry for taking so long. I was prepping up, and that Spain goal shouldn't have counted. It was a handball from Yamal, and it is a soft goal. I don't know what VR was thinking, even.
Bro, I didn't even double check nothing. That referee moving mad. Ref, come on.
It
Come
seems like this World Cup is scripted for Argentina to win.
Probably, but they're not going to beat Spain, bro. Like, come on. Spain. Them brothers who just start to skate tackle, man. That's how. Man, that was mad. Certain madness there. Cross comes in. Cross comes in. Olise. Ball back in. Header. Punch. It looks like a handball. The Spain player punches his own player. How is that a foul? The referee can't call a foul there. It's an interaction between two players from the same team.
It should have been. Your Mark, did you freeze?
No, I freeze for watching this. I'm watching the replay, bro.
Oh. For a second, I
Laporte
thought
going
you
down
froze.
for nothing, holding his head, nothing happened to him, you know. They need to start giving yellow cards for these things, bro. They need to start to deal. This is mad. That is a foul. Where is the yellow? Where is the yellow card? How Brian Ruiz doesn't get a yellow card there it defeats me, bro. I'm telling you, I was in shock.
It seems
I
like
was in total shock, utter. The
Mark,
refereeing in this game. What?
What minute are you on?
4:43:51.
4:43:51.
I am
Okay,
on the
seems
clock.
like I'm way behind. Let me change.
Bro, these referees moving mad, bro. The man running to the man is still a foul. It's still a foul. Like, since when? France need to lock in for real. For real, for real. France need to lock in into this game because they're moving mad.
Yeah, yeah, they do need to come back into the game. Second half as well. We need a France comeback ank, and tether that of France could be going home. But anyway, it's too early to predict that.
This Fabian Ruiz boy, he rolling around on the ground whole day. Oh. He moving like a dustbin terrier, bro. You know one of them stray dogs in the street that is like they roll over when they see people coming with food and wriggle around. The man didn't get touched, you know. He rolled. The man didn't touch him, you know, King. Hey, boy, hey, I can't. And these men that say that is respectable, man. But like, oh God.
Wow. Okay. So seems like, yeah, I agree with you. The ref is awful. How's the referee in the World Cup? How's this referee in the World Cup game? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Dennis, yes, Ozzy, I agree with you. The ref has been awful today, and the officiating should have been better, way better than it should be. And yeah, it seems like waffle. You are right about Spain.
Duh, duh. You wanna know what's the best part of today? So I went to this store now. Yeah. And
Yeah.
every time I go to this store, bro, oh God, bro, the man hand the ball. Tell me about your man handing the ball now, bro, and they're still giving it a penalty now, bro. Like, let me be real. Spain getting help from the referee, they're moving like Argentina. Maybe it's a Spanish thing. Can't lie. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Bending
I
the
think
rules.
you Mark. I think at this point, the player of the match is the referee.
Hmm?
I'm saying the
So
player of the match is a referee, the man
so I
of the
went to
match.
this foreign store now. This near the barber shop I go to, the African barber shop I go to. And I find okra and I find, dashing bush. I know lots of people might know what that means, but when a Caribbean person from Trinidad find that it's callaloo. I know some people might know Jamaicans and they'll talk about callaloo, but they get that from Trinidadians. They carry that to Jamaica, just like they carry curry. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So yeah, I'm eating Caribbean today, guys. Callaloo, rice, baked chicken. It's paradise right now.
Yeah, and that's how halftime has ended soon. It's going to end soon.
Bro,
It's going to
halftime
go to
still at 3
halftime.
minutes, bro. Don't rush the game now, bro. What happened? You need to go somewhere or
No. I'm just saying it's soon anyway.
that time. That time still. That time still.
And Spain is playing a bit slightly better, controlling the ball than France. I think the only thing that let the game down is a poor officiating of the game by the referee. Apart from that, if you look at how Spain plays the game, it's quite better
I mean,
than how France is. Or Mark, could I be wrong about that?
what's up?
No, I'm saying could I be wrong that Spain has had a better control of that midfield area than France has had?
I don't know. I think Spain, since the goal, they're enjoying a bit more into the game. But before the goal, I think France was dominating. You know, the goal really helped Spain. Really, really helped Spain. You know?
Yeah. Also, I think, if I'm being honest as well, that whenever Spain, whenever Spain goes to the ground, they cry a lot too much. Like I'm seeing players like Fabian Ruiz going to the ground easily, like any tackle that happens that on the ground. I don't know whether the manager told them to do so that
And
they
that's
can
how they always play, bro.
draw.
Spain is always play like
Huh?
that. Always. Every World Cup, every time Spain, Argentina, that's what they do. Roll around on the ground and cry.
It, yeah, because it makes them look weak, to be honest. Because surely you cannot tell me a man every tackle in a game
Bro,
you are
that's
going
what
down
they do.
easily.
That's what they're known for, bro. That's what they're known for at the World Cup. Spain and Argentina are known for some of the most nastiest tackles. And then when you touch them, there's always jump down on the ground and roll. Look at that. That should be a penalty.
Yeah, but you to not be given one because of but
How
it
I
should
sick?
be a penalty.
How I sick? What going on? How am I sick now, Waffle? I'm trying to figure this one out here.
No, I think it's a flu. We can tell they're coming down in the flu.
What's that? What did you say? I think you just
No,
get the flu
no,
more than I just get the flu, bro. If we had to bet money, yeah, I would say you were
yeah,
sick at least 4 times for the year. I wasn't sick yet for the year, bro. Yeah. If you want to talk about man them getting sick, I don't get the flu. I've never gotten the flu, bro. Like never. I don't get the flu from nowhere. Nowhere. Like when people had COVID in the streets, I was walking around normal. I wasn't getting nobody can give me COVID.
wow. Okay, I'm impressed by. I don't know how good their immune system is, but that
No,
is
it's good.
impressive. But
It's very good. I grew up on thing like sour sop and thing, drinking them thing every day and thing guavas and them kind of things. Real good things, you know. I'm from the islands, bro. Oh, that's because this thing had real pepper in it, bro. You know what I mean? I cut up 2 Scotch bonnets and throw it inside it. Yeah. What's I cut up the Scotch bonnet, so
yeah, yeah, it could be the pepper then that is making us think that you are sniffling. Because I also had the sniffling, and I was wondering whether Marco
they
is
don't
coming
know,
down the
Lillian.
flu.
They
Like,
don't know. You know where the hottest? You know where
Marco,
the hottest? You know where
Mark, I
two of
remember
the?
we
You know
had
where
this
two of the
debate.
3 hottest peppers in the world has come from? You know where 2 of the 3 hottest peppers in the world has come from?
Well,
Trinidad, bro. Scorpion pepper and Scotch bonnets. We feel Scotch bonnets from the UK or? And the real name is really scorched bonnets, not Scotch bonnets. They call it Scotch bonnets, but it's really scorch bonnets because it's leave the inside of your mouth scorched. You know, that's how hot it is. Nah, bro, you moving mad or? I was in, bro. This man moving mad or? You moving mad or? This man, bro. This man. If we could change the Premier League rule, I would change I would change the penalty rule. I would say it has to be a tackle that really takes you off your feet. Not like if someone mashes your toe or someone just slightly touches your foot. That'll literally take you out. You know what I mean? Like they have to take you out. They have to take you out completely. And you have to be in control of the ball. That's what I would say to give a penalty. Because if you're not in control of the ball and you're just trying to win the ball, nah, bro. That's not a penalty. That's just my honest opinion. I love Trinidad, bro. You think a draw should get 2 points, bro? Nah. That is crazy. No, bro.
No, I draw.
A draw is 1
Actually,
point.
I
You don't,
think
you don't deserve 2 points for drawing a game. You don't. You really don't deserve a point, you know. You don't.
Actually, Mark,
You really don't.
if I was going to change the Premier League rules, I'll make a loss be minus 2 points.
A what?
Like I'm
A
saying,
loss
if you
be
lose the
minus
game,
2 points. What?
yeah,
Brother,
it
you
makes
see this kind of mad thing? That is crazy. I'm sorry. But I love you guys. I love the enthusiasm, though. I can't lie. We should keep this going. You guys should give some more opinions on what y'all would change. You know? But 2 points, minus 2 points. Bro, you're trying to relegate 6 teams, though. At least 6 teams in the league will get relegated. You know that, right?
how
Let's see.
it teams. No, but each one it will make it more interesting. Let's be honest. If a loss
Bro,
is -2,
but like this,
a
right?
draw is -1, and a win is 3 points, it will make it more interesting. More teams should be fighting to win their games.
So if you win 20 games in a row, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And your team lose like 5 players in the starting lineup. And you lose 5 games in a row. Bro, you want to be in 5th? What? That is crazy, King. Mad.
But it makes it more fun, right?
I don't see the fun there. They just cancel out all the hard work men went through. That is mad. That is crazy, bro. Bro. What about man them hard work, bro? For the 20 games.
Yeah, but
Cucurella, bro. I think Lily Angel have maybe a point. Minus a point, maybe. I can't say I fully agree, but if it's a point, well, I can hear it. A point is what I see. Yeah. Pepper. I cut up 2 Scotch bonnets, you know, and throw it in. You know what I mean? Normally, they just put it in the pot and let it boil with the callaloo. I just cut it up, bro. This thing is hot. The best way to eat it is hot. You know what I mean? Hot. Like literally, I just finished cooking, bro. I went and take off the hot. Like the thing's steaming right now. Like I can see steam coming from the food. But that's a Caribbean thing as well. I don't know about. I've came to Europe and I realized that everybody just wait for the food to cool down to get to room temperature before they eat. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But oh, you mean I didn't make any today, but maybe I'll make some Sunday if I'm home. I'll make some on Sunday if I'm home. Brother, that comes from my country, bro. What we saying? Bro. I can't stop eat them thing, bro. Like if I don't eat certain Trini type food and Caribbean type cuisine at least once a month, I just start to feel like I going off, bro. Like I'm not functioning right. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not functioning right, bro. I'm the Kyle. Kyle just disappear. Whoa! Is what it is. Bro. What do you mean? Everything in the pot, bro. What are you telling yourself? You gotta eat everything. Brother. Now we can't tell them about bacon shark, bro. Yeah, because then they might want to send the peacekeeping court to Trinidad and tell man about we can't hunt shark and thing, brother. I'm not seeing. Bacon shark is actually the second best sandwich in the world and the number one fish sandwich in the Guinness Book of World Records. You know? So anywhere in the world you go and they tell you they have the best fish sandwich in the world and it's not Trinidad and Tobago, they're fucking lying. Because guess why? Everybody else in the world have the same fish sandwiches. Only in Trinidad is get bacon shark. And it's a different type of shark. It's a shark, but it's not great white, if you know what I mean. You know? It's not the great whites. But yeah. And they have a lot of condiments and stuff you can put on the side. I think the Philly cheesesteak or something like that. Sandwich. One of those two things. I believe it's a beef sandwich. That is number one. Yeah. But the best fish sandwich you can eat, come by me. I make it for you guys. You know what I mean? I tried to grow a tamarind tree and all. So I could make some tamarind sauce. You know, if I get a tamarind tree to grow inside the house. Tamarind sauce? Hey, brother. We don't make roti jupa, brother. That is what them people across in India try to say that is roti. Like they make a fake kumar and they see it selling in the stores called jupra. And I watched him and I was like, where's this? I was like, does Trinidadians know that you guys are selling a fake kumar that never came from your country and tried to pass it off as a you know, made in India thing? Guys, you all don't want me to blow the whistle on your store. That is crazy. That is crazy. It's just wild, bro. You know, when people tell me curry come from India, I'm like, yeah, but not roti. It's wild. And they ask me like, but how? I was like, well, back in the day, the curry in India was red and brown. It wasn't yellow. It's only when they took the strain of bay leaf from what we just grow in the Caribbean, that's only grow in the Caribbean. They took some of it there and they tried to propagate it in a warehouse indoors with a climate control. They just kept yellow curry. But for some strange reason, their curry is sweet. I don't really like it. You know what I mean? Should consider a cooking stream where we just entertaining you all at the halftime. You know, now is the time for everyone to get some refreshments, get some drinks, get something to eat. Like me, you know what I mean? You know, sorry I can't cook for everyone, else I would love to. You know what I mean? I'm not chef. I'm not a Michelin chef, but I could be Chef Boyardee. Boyardee. You know what I mean? It's not true, but we had 30-minute spell of passing the ball around the wings and doing nothing. It took them scoring and a counterattack to score. Bro, it took them a free gift from the referee, bro. Literally. It's not a foul. It's not a foul. But if I had to say, right now, France is like the rice and Spain is like the callaloo. They're just moving smooth. You want to see more? You know what I mean? But trust me, folks. When you look at Trinidad and Callaloo, it look nice. When you look at Jamaica and Callaloo, you know what I mean? Don't tell anyone I said this, but it look like a dirty drain. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. It looks like the drain. Someone forgot some leaves in the drain and they haven't cleaned it for like 2 months. I have never been able to eat a full bowl of Jamaican callaloo. My brain doesn't let me. I'm so sorry. Gil, talking about that, I had to put some fruits and raisins in this bottle of oil, this bottle of rum that I buy, so I can make a black cake. So I can make a rum cake and carry it to work. Yeah, I'm doing that. Yo, waffle, you know about the black cake from Trinidad, bro? World class rum cake. Listen, guys. You see that one? Anytime you go to in the Trinidad or anywhere, and they tell you that you see a cake that black, and they tell you that alcohol in it. No, it come from when Trinidad won the Chef Olympics a year ago. When they used that cake to beat Ferrero, to beat up a amazing 7-layer cake, a 1-layer black cake. Mash up that. The men them take 2 days to make the cake. The man make the black cake in 4 hours. The judges was like, what? And then they was walking crooked after eating a slice. That's how potent it is. To have a rum called punching. 147% proof. It's illegal everywhere in Europe. You can't even get it into the UK. I wish you could. I wish I could. I wish I could. You guys would love that shit. You know, I'd come drink with all of you. I bring a bottle for each of you, so when I'm gone, all you need to do is mix it with 2 liters of water, and you have it for as long as you have that. That's how potent 1 liter of that bottle is. You mix it with 2 liters of water, and it's still stronger than the best Jamaican rum you can buy. Wild. I know. I know. Everywhere you go, you see Angostura bitters. Angostura is from Trinidad. Wild. I know. Kunde started on the right side, bro. Kunde started on the right side. So how could he put him in when he's already on the pitch, bro? Kunde started on the right side today. Spain 5, Argentina 5, all penalties when defenders try to clear, but still managed to sneak through. 100%. I don't know, folks, but it's looking daunting. But, you know, it's still lots of time left for France, man. The second half just began. France is on the ball. Could be a goal if they get an attack going. Callaloo and rice. It's a staple Trinidad meal, folks. Typical Sunday lunch in Trinidad and Tobago. Callaloo, rice, stew chicken, baked chicken, mashed potatoes, and macaroni pie. I think in England you always call it what do you call it again? Mac and cheese. I think that's what you always do, and you always call it mac and cheese in England. But we just call it, but it came from us. We call it macaroni pie. We used to make it for the duchesses and the governors when they came to to check the colonies out. That's what they used to eat, and then they so loved it that they take chefs back to England with them. And you know, the rest is history, folks. The rest is history. And yes, there was Trinidadian chefs, Jamaican chefs, Barbadian chefs in Buckingham Palace. You can Google that. Well deduced, Alex Tellez. The Spanish aren't individuals apart from Yamal. All the French are individuals and don't have anyone with a killer. Well, no, bro. The last line killed you there. Elise has that killer pass, bro. He's shown that in 4 games. Come on, bro. Come on. That's a bit unfortunate from you, my bro. Usually be aces. Usually you're aces, my brother. Usually. You know what I mean? France now in control with the ball at the back. He plays it back. Magnan clearance up the pitch. France winning the ball back in the middle of the park there. Oh, kick. That should be a yellow. Yo, Brian Ruiz not getting a card there shows the bias of the referee, folks. That's like his 5th offense. 5th, you know. Spain now asking questions, working their way through the midfield, unable to get through. Yamal is crying on the floor. He's not going to get any attention from the French here because they're trying to score. If Spain doesn't put that ball out on the touchline, the French are going to compete with them for every ball. He's back up on his feet. Is he now? France has turned up the physicality levels. Well, prepare to see some cards, folks. That's not my fault, bro. What? This referee is moving mad. Yeah. Finally, they're calling offside. Who's that brother pass back that ball there, boy? You're supposed to turn and put it up the pitch. Pedro Porro is a nuisance, boy. Now I'm seeing what Pedro Porro doing. Fellas, all these people, ladies, gentlemen, sisters, brothers, are you seeing what Pedro Porro is doing? Pedro Porro is kamikaze in that midfield and throwing France off of the game. They're not allowing France to settle on the ball in the midfield at all. They are almost unable to turn with the ball at their feet. Who knew just stopping France from turning on the ball would create this problem? The fine margins, folks. The fine margins. Mbappé tracking back there. Chouameni winning the throw in there. LaCroix. Back to Magnan from Denier. France now trying to get themselves forward. Trying to string some passes together. Trying to get an attack going. Trying to find the spaces. Oh, spaces are opening up. Spaces are starting to open up for the French. What could become of this? Jules Koundé now finds Dembele. Dembele back to Koundé. Koundé didn't make the run. Why? Why? It was coming to you. You knew it. Come on, Jules Koundé. You got to make that run, bro. You just have to. You just have to make that run. Oh! Oh! The keeper came. The keeper came, folks. Folks, nothing is better than a Coca-Cola. I'm sorry. I know I need to stop drinking this, but I can't. I just like too much Coca-Cola. I can't help it, folks. I think I'm addicted to this thing. Look at it. It's addictive. Desiree Doué readying himself. Mbappé, where have you been? Where's Waldo, folks? He hasn't shown up today. It's his cousin on duty. Maybe his twin brother or another lookalike, but that ain't Mbappé. We need a water break so the real Mbappé can stand up. You know what I mean? Would the real Mbappé please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I don't know, but it doesn't look. It looks like a fake. My goodness. Desiree Doué makes his entrance into the game. Spells the end of the evening for Bradley Barcola. As it should. As it should. You know what I mean? Good job there. Wearing the number 12. But the double 10, the number 20. Is he coming in with that little bit of magic? That extra spark that France has been missing all game? France really look nothing like the team from the first 6 games of the tournament. You know what I mean? They look completely a different team. It's like they were Man City, and now they're Leeds. You know what I mean? It's tough. If you really want me to bring it home, it's like you squint your eyes at Chelsea, and then when you open them a little bit, you see in Strasbourg FC in France. It's crazy times. Crazy. Crazy times. Crazy times. Oh, it's 1-1. It's 2-0. Oh, my God. Pedro Pedro Porro. And it's over. It's done. It looks to be offside. It looks to have a foul. But Pedro Porro put Spain 2-0 up. And France, they're shell-shocked. France is shell-shocked. Just like I am. What is this? What are we seeing here, folks? What are we seeing there? Pedro Porro never stopped, bro. Bro, I not listening to the veteran, right? When it involved match fixing for the first goal. Come on. They match fix the first goal. The second goal, we give it to them. They did well. But the first goal, they cheat. It's cheat. Game, set, match. But I mean, it's Kylian Mbappé after all, so, you know, he might just come and score 3 back-to-back. You never know. The streets are quiet, folks. All the French fans are out watching the game tonight. If you see them in their colors. Spain is never a dark horse, bro. You talking mad. This old man talking about Spain is a dark horse when Spain has always been a top 4 team in World Cup history forever, never, amen. Never be a dark horse, bro, being top 4 in the world. Never, ever. Come on. I can't even call it peaking, boy, because they ain't really looking like they're playing good football. They're not really playing good football in all the league. To be fair, Spain not playing great. France playing real shit. Is the battler right now? Is the battler who could do the most? Wait, I offside? But you was offside. You was offside whole game, bro. Like, never a dark horse. I don't know why Waffle trying to sell this. Yamal, you was always offside, bro. Yamal living offside. You know who the Yamal is remind me of? This striker who used to loaf the entire game and stand offside for the entire game. He never used to run back. He just stand up offside and wait for the player to catch up to him. You know what I mean? Christian Vieri. Lazy. You know what I mean? Definitely. It's going to be a long one tomorrow night for England. They had to put something in the water that they give France to drink, bro. Yeah, he offside. Well, he well offside, bro. He well offside. He was well. He never was onside. He never was on. It's not Denier's fault. Yamal Lamine Hana ball. He never even look at the fucking ball. But he got a penalty for it. It's the dumbest thing I ever see in football, bro. It's not Denier's fault. Don't blame Denier, bro. It was never a fucking pen. Never a pen. You cannot run into somebody who clearing the ball or pair a goal. But bro, that's not Denier's fault either. That's actually the fault of fucking the centre back Upi Meccano. Because if Upi Meccano didn't kick the man's foot, it would have been a pen. Bro, I'm telling you straight up, bro. Straight up, right? You could never not be in control of a ball and win a penalty, bro. It is dumb. That is the dumbest thing anybody ever say and think. You could never be trying to win a ball and win a penalty, bro. Penalties don't work so. The logic of the rule don't work so. You must be in possession of the ball to begin with to win a penalty. Yamal, one, eyes was never on the ball. Two, he was never going to score because he was looking at the fucking linesman. And three, he hand the fucking ball. So it's not about awareness, you know, bro. Brother, you fucking mad to talk that shit, bro. Because, brother, he don't have a fucking camcorder behind his head. And if you had a ball up in the air and you waiting for it to come down to clear, you can't look away. You gotta look at the ball. He's supposed to get a yellow card for a dangerous challenge, Yamal Lamine. Not a penalty awarded. If it was any other referee, Yamal get a yellow card. Or he got or they just give a free kick or he hand the ball. They're supposed to go to VAR. He hand the ball with his hand. It is shit at the end of the day. Yeah, they can't cheat. You can't cheat and try to make Yamal sound good, bro. He never even looked. He didn't even know he fucking win the ball. He wasn't looking. France is the better team 100% because Spain playing diabolical football, bro. Diabolical. But France, they're just taking too long, bro. I don't know why that men taking so long to just shoot. You see dictatorships always fall in the end. Bro, Mitchell Meyer, Henry Williams. Spain, this have been the old because they have a goal. Before the goal, Spain was trash. And they didn't even score the goal from open play. The only reason they could thank themselves for being in this game is because FIFA gave them a goal. Like literally FIFA gave them a goal. They were shit the entire time. Yeah, watch Infantino, he's smiling. How is that a foul? The man literally run off the ball. Like, what the fuck are we watching here, bro? This referee is dog shit, bro. One of the dumbest. Well, okay, tomorrow the referee gonna be dog shit because the MLS had different rules. The MLS football is not a contact sport. Like, just put it like that. So therefore, you know what's going on tomorrow. I don't think England going to end the game with 9 players. I think they might end up with 7. At this level of the game, bro, that don't matter, bro. If they was playing a club season, maybe with Champions League, that shit don't matter, bro. I don't know why people just think it really matters, bro. It doesn't. Yeah. Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Man United never had more than 32 hours rest between a league game and a European game in the last 15 years. Never. And Real Madrid win what? 9 out of the last 15? Them things don't really matter, bro. It's all about mentality. It's just a lot of excuses people just want to lose for losing. You know what I mean? Just take your loss and hush him out and move on. I mean, if you get robbed, you could say you get robbed. But if you didn't get robbed, you was just shit. You lost. Oh, good boy! Oh, shit! Oh, I thought that was one. Doesn't the team playing today have an advantage? I don't agree. I don't think it's I mean, on paper maybe, but not really, bro. You know what I mean? Because Argentina would have had 4 days extra above everybody else, so they would have had the longest rest anyway. Bro, England has to beat Spain. It's not about see if England beat Spain. They have to. I mean, all they spent too long without winning something, boy. It ain't looking good, you know. They're bringing on Turks. The champs need to bring Turks into this game, boy. Let Turks run at these man them. Turks! Turkey! How is offside? shit. Where is he offside? He hand offside? Yeah, we know Yamal whole body was offside, but what about Kylian Mbappé just now? What was that? That was not even offside. Nah, bro. I don't know why you would say that. Maybe you just don't like England. You know what I mean? Spain only in that good mood because they get help to 2 goals, bro. Like, come on, bro. If the referee didn't give them a free goal in the first half, France could have be up 3-0 by now, bro. That goal changed the game entirely and the mentality of the game entirely. And when you're leading by a goal in a big game like that, it's be a lot to do, bro. Yeah, but you can't step in front of the man. The ball nowhere near you. You want to step in front of the man there and roll around like a dummy. I hate these Spanish players for that, bro. They really love to roll around and cry like dummies, bro. Like real mad. I don't know how the referees tolerate them. And no yellow cards don't come out for simulation. You know? It's mad. They're hardly trying to shoot the ball. They are hardly trying to shoot the ball, folks. Hardly. Spain are too good on the ball. France are too passive. I don't know why we're trying to say that Spain's so good today. Spain not playing good football. We've seen Spain play better football than this, people. Come on. Come on. You know, yes, they are in the lead of this game. Yes, they are certainly leading France by 2 goals. The second goal, a very good goal. The first goal, they got for free. You know what I mean? It was never a foul, never a pen. Yamal should have probably gotten a yellow card for dangerous play, but I think the whole problem is the refereeing in the game. The refereeing in the game tilted the game to the Spanish team favor because all the calls in the game went to the referee, went to Spain, all the calls. France is making Spain look good today, to be fair. And, you know, we want to talk to Balitek about this one because I told him this in the semi-final. I said, you can't say that Olise is the best in the world and he ain't turn up in the game against PSG. He disappeared in this game again. It's long. Mbappé needs something, boy. And I don't know who it is have it there, but this soldier, Matthew Chamant, wearing a Man United old school Man United bomber jacket, talking to Beckham. Sure, he gonna ask for autograph. 100% certain he gonna ask for autograph. Turkey, the big Turk. I told the man them 20 million, get him to Man United. Amorim said, nah, he's got an attitude. Let's go buy Mbumo. Who looks to be the better player after the season? Obviously, it's Turkey. My eyes never fail Man United. I love my team to the death. And I will fight to get them the best players forever and ever. Amen. Trinidad as well, but, you know, you have to be born there. Or some form of something, you know what I mean? Maybe I need to go around and plant some seeds. I'm not doing that. Don't take me seriously there. I was just talking shit. I'm telling you all now. Yeah. Olise didn't turn up. Olise at disaster class at the PSG game, 2 big games. He struggles for some reason. You know what I mean? Big substitutions there. Theo Hernandez coming in. I would say the best attacking left back in the world right now. Theo Hernandez. I still rate him over Mendes every day of the week. You know what I mean? The energy, the quality. Referee, how is that not a foul? How is that not a yellow card? He stepped on the player's back. What? Don't let Balitek see you, bro. He's going to come swinging. Facts. Facts, Alex Tellez. You know what I mean? You had to get there. I mean, as much as we would say they always get the easiest run to the final, like Barcelona, like Man City, there's always play the easiest teams on the road. You still have to beat your opponents in front of you, bro. So get them that. You know, they do the job against the weaker teams, as they should. Upi Marcano Cardon slip and fall, boy. That is Slippy G, bro. Slippy to the G's. The G slipper. But he always has a mediocre tournament, though. Ferran Torres in the building. Oyarzabal comes off. I think now France has a chance to come back into this game. I certainly believe that Oyarzabal does a whole lot more than what Ferran Torres has to offer besides pace. I think the intelligent runs of Oyarzabal and the intelligent way he plays, I think it certainly gives Spain a chance. You know, Ferran Torres is also offside. His spatial awareness will certainly undo the attack of the Spanish team. He's always offside, you know what I mean? Dembele as a 9 would have been like a problem, but Spain are coasting, like I said. Alex Tellez says, yeah, bro, but possibly not. Let's see. Let's see if Spain can come back and get 2 in 10 minutes. I can't believe Mbappé didn't hit that ball. Man, I've one old school French jacket and he repping it, yes. He saw it, but yeah. I don't you had to back your team, we're not lose, bro. Timothy Chamont, the young Frenchman, the young French American in the building. It's Spain versus Argentina. Spain will basically down tools to help Messi win his second. Do you actually believe that shit? I'm just asking. I don't mean it like that, but do you really actually believe that? Like, that's crazy, bro. Referee! Referee! If that is not a card, it is crazy. If that is not a card, it is crazy. Has to be madness. How is that not a yellow card? He never touched the ball. He never touched the ball. In fact, he kicks out and gets his foot. Look, folks, how is that not a yellow card? What the fuck? This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. What is this? What is this? Nah, folks, I can't believe what we're watching here, boy. Nah, boy. How is that not a yellow card? That is crazy, boy. Real madman thing. Mad. That is crazy vibes. You can't have all that talent in the world, but you do have a plan, good chemistry to work. Look at PSG, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. Mitchell, that's two different things, bro. This referee getting to the French team head, bro, with all the poor calls he made during the game. Where are the yellow cards? Where is the yellow cards? Definitely a poor semi-final. Like I don't understand why they gave that penalty to Yamal. I don't understand it. I don't understand. That penalty ruined the game. What a display from France today. Horrible display. Too late. That substitution should have come on since halftime, bro. The Sham should have bring on that youth man since halftime. He know it. He know it. He know it. He know he should have bring on Chicky since halftime. He should have changed the game. Should never keep it the same. They're moving mad here. It's really, really mad. Bro. Mbappe. Oh. But what? How you go kick it at? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, boy, do a boy. Like, oh my God, bro. Lob the keeper, bro. Like, what stupid. Like, pass it to the man in the middle, bro. Pass it to the man in the middle, bro. Like, how could you not do that, bro? Literally. Literally. Nah, that's not happening. We go and get Jao Gomez. I never want to see that brother in a red shirt, bro. I don't know why some of you guys is hype up some of these guys, bro. Like, they're not even good footballers, bro. Like, literally, bro. Yeah. Yeah, but what? Yeah, but what? Yeah, but what? Nothing happened to your face. It's still a corner. Who tell you dive in there? Who tell you dive in there? But people moving like the goalkeeper didn't take a risk there. He didn't get to the ball first. And he never touched the ball. The player touched the ball first and kick it on him. He deserved that, bro. He fouled the player. It's supposed to be a pen. That should even be a pen. It could even be a pen. I don't know. VR could even look at that and give a pen, bro, because the ball come off of him and he take out the player. Nico Williams with his first appearance. Messi, Kane, or Yamal. MLS doesn't count. Doesn't matter in the World Cup. Yeah, it always World Cup which matters. Huh? Bro, man, win a Ballon d'Or from the MLS season. What are we doing there? If Spain wins, Messi or Mbappe should get it unless Bellingham or Kane has a masterclass. We'll see. Boy, we're not signing them, bro. I don't know why all the men talking like we're signing this guy, bro. We looked at him. We didn't even negotiate for the player. We never even spoke to the player or spoke to the club. That's wild. Wild. That is wild news, bro. Like, we actually in talks with Wolves right now for Joao Gomez. Sorry to disappoint you, folks. Sorry. When Spain had a chance, though. Spain had 10 men behind the ball, bro. They're playing a low block the entire game. I don't understand. Why men moving like if Spain not playing a low block? Spain playing a low block, bro. Ref, that foul, that yellow card. The man pulled the man down. Rodri can't get Booker. Like, Rodri can't get Booker. Watch France get a goal here. But what going on with them Mbappé, boy? Probably. If Spain, bro, Spain appears to be France's bogey team in Euros. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's penalty changed the whole game. It sour this game, boy. It make this game a shit. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe it, boy. I can't believe a man who never was in control of the ball trying to win the ball from our next man and get a penalty there. You can't script this shit, boy. Ball. Game. That not a pen? How is that not a pen? How this is not a pen? It's in the box. The man get fouled in the box, you know. The ball was out the box, but the player was in the box. That's a pen. The man foot in the box when he get fouled, no? How does not a pen? I trying to figure out how it's not a pen. How is not a pen? I know you was going to kick it, bro. You should just... How that's not a pen, bro? I trying to figure it out. Somebody need to tell me. The man was inside the box. He got foul on the line. His left foot was in the box. His right foot was on the line, and where he got foul. And he's not in the box. And it's not a pen. What is this? He is not better than Olise, bro. I don't know why you would say that nonsense. That is crazy. Luckily, I think Tuchel is double him. Yeah, of course. Yamal supposed to be getting a yellow card all day, bro. All day. This brother ain't get a yellow card. He would have been on a red. Like, I don't understand the refereeing. Like, FIFA tell them, don't book Yamal today. And then they tell Yamal, you're not going to get booked today, bro. Nah, Maddy, don't do that. They had a shit game today, but they're not overrated. France actually was the best performing team every game, bro. Oh! What? That's not a pen? Pen. That's not a pen? That is why we can't buy Manu Kone, bro. That brother take the ball down in the box when he's supposed to hit a volley. When he's supposed to hit a volley, you trapping the ball in the box. That is the dumbest thing I ever see. Like, man, they want to buy this guy. Mitchell Meyer. What the hell are you talking about? Mitchell Meyer. France is a French team. They are Europeans. The entire squad is born in Europe. The entire squad. That's half of where they're from already. Not to mention, their parents, most of them are from different places. Some are from France, which means they're 3/4 French. Mitchell, what are we doing here, bro? Shocking from France. But Mitchell, didn't you say they're going to give up the game to Argentina? Shocking stuff. A French team. Terrible performance. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Bro, he not even a B-Tech Neymar, bro. This brother not even as good as bro. Bro, I starting to think that he is a Spanish Anthony Gordon. No, bro. I swear, bro. I swear. The only thing good about him is he could dribble some, bro. Like, literally, bro. This guy ain't clutch. He's not clutch. He's not a real goal threat. He can't manage to stay on side. He's not the guy that's taking the game to France. Let's be honest. He's not even really in the game, other than the fouls he make and the 1 or 2 runs where he was offside. He's not been really doing much to affect this game. Rodri's supposed to be on a red card, if not a yellow, bro. It's wild. It's wild. Rodri make 2 fouls that should be carded for yellows. And that was just the first half. Then he made 2 more in the second half. No cards yet. I don't understand the statement, but okay. The Shams never rested the right players. Well, I don't think it's rest because it's just a short tournament, bro. It's like, I think you guys exaggerate the rest of footballer needs, bro. Like, I'm on sleep for 2 days. He's good to play a next game. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. I think you guys exaggerate it a little bit. It's really not that deep. Oh. Disappointing performance here from France. Another controversial call ends the hopes of a team, of a big nation. Another powerhouse of football goes out. Is it the right one? Did FIFA actually decide? Yeah, Tellez Gorilla definitely had in for a shout for the man of the match. He's been enormous today. You have to say that and be honest. You know what I mean? Even though he's slightly under, he probably called Mbappé. You know what I mean? But Due has to be dumb, bro. That guy didn't even fucking use his brain, bro. Like, you get a chance like that, your player is running through the center of the midfield. Get the ball to him, bro. He's dead center, bro. It's like, it's not even rocket fucking science. You know what I mean? Big up to you, Marty. Marty. Woo! Gonna be a big one tomorrow, bro. This is wild. I think he should be. Like, you can't go into the second half and play the same way. You know what I mean? And I exactly, bro. It's too nonchalant. You know what I mean? There's no drive. I mean, for God's sakes, you are trailing. No one's taking shots. Everybody's trying to get into the box. There's only so much space there. Oh, man. I did want Mbappé to score to keep the golden boot race going, but huge credit to Spain. Yeah, but that penalty, bro, it certainly really kind of was the deciding point of the game. You know what I mean? There was that, yeah, bro. I can't even say good win for Spain, bro. Like, I'm gonna give Cucurella the man of the match, but apart from that, I can't even say Spain deserved to win. That penalty was not even a pen, and it's the only reason that Spain ascended in the game. They didn't have a clue before they got that penalty. What kind of shit? The advice: don't bring on Desiree Doué as your first sub in the second half. Bring Turkey on. Why start Bradley Barcola when you could put Olise on the right, Dembele in the middle? You have Kylian Mbappé to play off the left where he's best. And you put Ryan Cherki in the number 10 where he is best. What the fuck was Deschamps thinking? Is he fucking stupid? He has to be an idiot. Deschamps has to be the dumbest manager on the planet. You have a front four of majesty. Monster. You got Mbappe left, Dembele up front, Olise on the right, and you got Cherki in the 10. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I think certainly it's one of those situations where you have to do that. Of course you can't not do that. Are you mad? Against Spain, you have to go out like a lion, full strength. It could be a picnic, full paw. You know what I mean? These guys go out like, nah, bro. Nick Fadley says, Viva España. Could see Spain winning for a 4-1 type game, close a generational Euro and a World Cup run. I could never see Spain winning 4-1. They haven't even scored 4 goals in a game in this tournament, bro. Deschamps is trash. Bro. Like, I mean, he actually has good players in his midfield. Portugal has Vitinha and João Neves. It's like short change and someone who failed in the Premier League at the highest level. It was never going to work. Shout out to Kyle, who are you in the building? France wasted a golden gen to satisfy Deschamps. Zidane should have taken over. The generation is young, bro. They got a next World Cup in them. All of them. What do you mean? The golden generation, there's no one above 26. Kylian Mbappé isn't he like 27, 28? Bro, at 31, he's going to be in the next World Cup. What are you saying? They're still the generation. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lillian Angel B. He should have been sacked after the Euros. 100% the shiter. Deschamps is trash. 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 Says Marty. Can't believe Raya will be in the cup final without getting out of his seat. Well, sometimes your ass is your best ticket, bro. You know what I mean? Do you see the Spain becoming world champions not playing the shit that they've been playing, bro? Like, if the referee didn't give them a free goal, they would not have won this game. Like, let's be honest. 17-0 is more likely than 4-1. Never coming from Spain, bro. Not with the shit they played in this World Cup. Spain hasn't even scored more than 2 or 3 goals in this tournament in a single game. Like, how the fuck are they going to score 4, let alone score 10, and to get to 17? That's almost impossible. The buck has to stop with the Deschamps. But you want to know something, folks? I think, how the fuck could it be a pen, Omar? He never had the ball. Matter of fact, to gain control of the ball, you have to be looking at it. You know what I mean? Not only that, you have to take it into your control. Yamal Lamine, when he made contact with the ball, he was like this. This is what made contact with the ball, not his body. He was not even looking. He didn't deserve a pen for that. He should have got kicked for nothing because that is stupidity. But because they don't want to make him look like the fool he is, they try to make him look good like he did something amazing. That was trash. That is why some people might get a broken neck, a broken nose, a damage somewhere, and a broken rib or something. Because how could you go at a player with your body who's in the process of kicking a ball? Are you moving mad? Yeah, I know you want to get the ball, but there's something like the player cannot stop his action. Reality must hit sometime, bro. This ain't a video game. You can't hit cancel. You know what I mean? It never touched Digny's arm. It was never a pen. Digny kicked the ball. It came off of Yamal and it bounced on his chest. Yamal should have gotten a yellow card for the least. It's a dangerous challenge. The player cannot do anything else but kick the ball in that moment. Like, let's be honest, folks. It's mad. But, you know, insaner heads prevail today. Not the sane ones, the insaner ones. You know what I mean? Silent killers. Brother, Yamal has to get kicked. He dove into a kick. Did you think he saw Yamal? Was Yamal in possession of the ball? No, he wasn't. Who was in possession of the ball? Luca Digny was in possession of the ball. You need to learn that well. You keep trying to say it touched his hand. Bring a photo, bro, because you're lying. You are lying. I can tell you straight to your face right now. You are lying. The ball never touched his hand. It touched Yamal. The main thing is it touched him first. That's where it becomes a free kick. Yamal needs to get up and walk away like a dummy because that's what he was. Like, he's been the most shit-rated player on the planet at the World Cup. Like, of all the rated players, he's been the most shit. Had the least impact in the tournament. Of all the rated players, Yamal, they gave him that penalty to save him, because he was not going to be a part in this game. He faded away into the game. The only relevance he had was the fouls that he constantly committed that didn't give him yellow cards. He should have been sent off today. It's weird. It's weird, bro. I don't know why people, like, you can like a player, but when they're shit and when they're doing things, the rules are the rules. Like, this is football. It's not about Yamal. Football doesn't need him. He needs football. Do you know what I mean? It's the other way around. Like, it's crazy. Bro, I'm not even talking about the ball to hand to this guy, bro. It's disgusting, bro. It is just absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. He turned himself into the ball, which means it's an intentional handball. Let's not even go there. The player who chested the ball up in the air has the ball in his control, about to clear. He gets a yellow card. He gives a penalty away. You can't script this shit. And like I say to England fans everywhere, you need to be undeniable, folks. Do not depend on the ref. Somebody needs to call Harry Kane and say, yo, bro, I know you like to fall down. Not tomorrow. Stay on your feet. You're not getting the call anyway. Just stay on your feet and score the goal. England need to score like 5. I'm telling you now, if you don't score 5, you're going home. You can think I'm lying. What win? It's a shit fucking game. It's the worst semifinal of a World Cup I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen worse teams play in a semifinal, bro. This is like watching Netherlands play Argentina and Messi hands the ball in the middle of the game and does not get a red card. What the fuck have we just seen? Like, I don't know about you guys. Power to you supporting Spain, Moideen. I'm really sorry. I'm happy for you, but I'm also sorry, bro. Like, I would feel a bit dirty by that victory, bro. Like, that was not a pen. Yamal should have had a red card. Pedro Porro as well. Rodri too. Like, Rodri had 3 tackles in this game. He could have broken someone's leg. And he should have been sent off. The first half, he should have been on a yellow for that scissor tackle he made. I don't know how he didn't get booked. I'm a fan of football. I'm not a Spanish fan. I also hate the French team more than I hate the Spanish team. I can't lie to you. But I love to see a good game of football. And with two good teams as they are, whether you like them or not, it's going to be a good game. And this was shit, bro. Like, you got to admit, if not for the penalty, Spain was fucking shit. France was dominating them. The penalty changed the whole game. It gave Spain the confidence to play some football. They were still diabolical. They played a low block the entire game. I've never seen a Spanish team with 7 men behind the ball at all times. Never, ever. Not in my history. And I've seen like 6 World Cups, bro. At least. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just being honest, bro. This has been like the most diabolical Spanish team I've ever seen at a World Cup getting into the final. They're fucking shit. They literally hobbled to the fucking final, bro. Like, literally, as a Spanish fan, I'm happy for you, because if my team hobbled to the final, I would still be fucking shameless. I would still say we hobbled, but we are fucking in it. You know what I mean? 100%, Lily. I don't know how anyone could celebrate that win. I just pack up and go home and wait for the final, because, like, where was Spain in the first 25 minutes before that freak of accident shit, or whatever we call it, a blip? It was never a foul. He was never going to goal. He was never through. It was never happening. Like, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Yamal, there was no point he was ever going to score. If they checked if they checked VAR as they should have, because if they had checked VAR, they would realize that he was not even looking at the fucking ball. And then they would have realized that he handled the ball intentionally, because he turned his torso into the direction of the ball. It would have been a free kick. The end. This is the wildest shit. And all the missed calls, that shit got me sick now. Like, I love football and I live for the World Cup. Like, my country doesn't have a Premier League, bro. I love Manchester United, don't get me wrong. But, you know what I mean? I have to wait a whole 8-9 months to watch my country play some football again. And it's really sad. You know what I mean? I wish we had like a better FA and more games and a better league and better players, because we could have been at the World Cup. But the worst thing is to watch a game with amazing teams. Just look at the lineups, folks. Star-studded, both sides of the pitch, even down to the benches. And look at the display that they're trying to sell us as a semi-final. What the fuck? Did they script the World Cup because it's in the USA? Did Hollywood script the World Cup like they script the NFL? If you don't know, I don't watch the NFL anymore because it's scripted. Yeah, I found out it's scripted. Like, it is. And like, when you sign a contract, you even know the year you're going to win your trophy. It's in your contract. You can ask around. But this World Cup seems like they allowed Hollywood to script it to kind of create drama and all sorts of things. It's fucking shit. It's been the worst I've ever seen. Like, I cannot lie to you folks. Like, there's been some good goals. There has been some good games. But in the games that you expect to really see a feast of football, the referee is the star. How the fuck? That is crazy. That is mad. But anyway, France is out. And Spain are through. They await the winner of England versus Argentina tomorrow. Same time, same place, same host. And I got some friends coming. Are you going to be here with me? Shout out to each and every one of you legends in the building. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a fun time chilling with you guys, watching this game. I know I've talked about a lot of food. I've talked about a lot of shit. And I'm a bit frustrated because I felt like the referee took the game away from France. But at the same time, they've got so much stars on their team. They have to be disappointed in their performance. The Champs, bro, you're as bad as Martinez, bro. Both of you are diabolical. You know what I mean? Maybe I would say you're worse because you've been a coach longer. I don't think Spain deserved the game. If they didn't get that free penalty, which is not a penalty because it came off Lamine's arm in the first place. He wasn't even looking at the ball, means whether he was kicked or not, he was never getting through on goal because he was never keeping possession of the ball, which is fundamental to the rule of a penalty. And yeah, you know what I mean? Hollywood business. Big up to you, Gary. I hope you enjoy it, bro. I'm just a little bit mad because as a neutral, I hope for a better game. And this was a shit fucking semifinal, bro. It was one of the worst performances I've ever seen from Spain and France, to be honest. Like, this has to be the shittest Spain team in the last 6 World Cups. I've actually seen more than 6. That's wild when I do the math. The math is crazy, folks. You know what I mean? Shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful evening, Jack. Lily and Angel B, I hope you have a wonderful one as well. Good night to you. Shout out to the assembled in the building. Big up to Muhaddin. All the Spanish supporters, hold your heads high. You've won regardless. You're in the final. You know what I mean? And whoever else, they have to get there to join you. Shout out to Kilawi in the building. Shout out to Alex Tellez as well. Shout out to my co-host, Waffle Don. Shout out to each and every one of the channels. Temple Banks, Zaya Talks. You know what I mean? Football Overseas. King. Shout out to Hanno. Big up to Tony Claude and Drex, my brother. Shout out to you as well, bro. Emo, I'm not Mellow is in the building. And the tournament. It's coming. After this game, you know, Sunday is the final, folks. Saturday is the third place playoff. Just so you go, you know, I'm just telling you. But stay tuned for the intro. I'm going to catch you guys later on, and we'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to create the stream in a little bit, so you guys will see it there in the morning. Have a great time. Your boy, Marken. Peace out.
I got the I got the World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. Hey! World Cup 2026. I got the I got the World Cup 2020.